Hey guys, I hope you're all well. Today we're going to start seeing a new story called Gohan's Hidden Power. Daishinkan, the father of all the angels, will be scared to see Gohan using his bestial transformation, but Daishinkan guarantees that Goku's son can reach a greater power. But what can we expect from Gohan with this new training from Daishinkan? Well, let's find out. Having said that, why don't you leave a lot of likes and comment if you want the story to continue? And of course, grab your popcorn and your soda and let's see this amazing story. First in Zeno's abode. Currently in the dimension where Zeno lived, it was possible to see that in the place that was similar to the temple room of the 7th universe, there was Daishinkan, with Zeno 1 and 2 and Zeno's bodyguards. And in the center of the place was Gohan in his bestial form facing the avatar of energy. Created by Daishinkan, this avatar was very similar to Gohan himself, while the original Gohan had a look with a lot of fury and not a calm look. That look did not look like Gohan, that one, and fights with strategy, but Gohan was acting like a beast, wanting to attack everything in front of him. Daishinkan thought, Gohan's personality seems to have changed after he transformed. Gohan is more aggressive, and even his gaze is transmitting an energy of rage and ferocity like that of a real beast. It seems that Bestial Gohan was a very name, suitable for the shape. I'll have to train him so that Gohan masters his anger and isn't dominated by it. After all, if that happens, he'll lose control of himself, which on the one hand is good because Saiyans become stronger using anger as a catalyst. Thought the High Priest, analyzing the Saiyan he was going to train and see which points Daishinkan would have to focus on to help the Saiyan become stronger. Daishinkan said, "My son Whis, I would like to ask you a question. Does Gohan normally act like that, yes or no? I want to know if he's the type that easily gets angry or loses his head when he's angry," asked the High Priest while looking at his son. Whis, the angel responsible for the 7th universe. Whis said, "I wouldn't say that, my father. Mr. Gohan usually acts with his head, and not on impulse like Mr. Goku or Mr. Vegeta. Mr. Gohan is the type of person who thinks very well before acting, like during the Tournament of Power. But from the stories I've heard about Son Gohan's old battles, there were some moments where he released an unparalleled power. And all the time Son Gohan did that, he stopped acting like a strategist and acted more like an arrogant and proud Saiyan, like Mr. Vegeta, only more arrogant and violent, as if he didn't care about his enemy's power. Even if his enemy was stronger, Mr. Gohan still managed to beat him due to his Saiyan genetics mixed with his human genetics. Son Gohan just doesn't have any evolution as great as Broly's, but among all Saiyans, Son Gohan has the greater evolution in terms of speed," said the angel looking at his father, who was surprised by his son's words. Whis said, "But looking now at this form, Son Gohan seems to be a type of Ozaru without a tail, and in human form, even though he has control over his own actions, Son Gohan has become more aggressive as an Ozaru. I wonder if Son Gohan will be able to master this power, and if he will use it in this aggressive style or in a calmer style," asked the angel while looking at Gohan. Daishinkan said, "It looks like it's about time we stopped talking and started seeing the battle, because it looks like Son Gohan is going to fight, and I need to analyze him better so I can train him in the most effective way possible," said the angel looking at his son Whis. Then both were looking at Gohan, who had a sinister smile on his face, while his red eyes were glowing more intensely and the Saiyan's aura was more intensely charged with aggression. Gohan stopped releasing the aggressive aura and suddenly he disappeared in a burst of speed, reappearing in front of Gohan's clone energy avatar. The Saiyan tried to hit the avatar, who managed to dodge Gohan's blow that ended up hitting the ground, and because of the force, the Saiyan applied a larger crater full of cracks appeared on the ground, making everyone feel a slight tremor caused by Gohan's blow that made both Zenos give a squeal of excitement when they saw it. Even though Gohan missed the attack, he didn't care, and again advanced against the Avatar, who did the same thing, and both ended up getting close enough to try to land a punch, but Gohan's blow and the Avatar ended up colliding, and that generated an explosion because of the strength of the two. Such an explosion generated a large curtain of dust, preventing anyone from seeing what was happening between Gohan and the Avatar. Daishinkan and the rest of the group couldn't see anything of the battle. They were just hearing the noise of the powerful blows exchanged between the two warriors, and thanks to the speed of Gohan and the Avatar, it was only possible to see both moving from side to side, which generated even more dust, until Gohan and the Avatar started to fight in the air. And when they did that, everyone could see that both were in an intense battle where the energy avatar was managing to land several sequences of blows on the Saiyan. But Gohan had unparalleled resistance, and as the seconds passed, it seemed that the Saiyan's blows were getting more and more powerful than the previous one. Gohan, who was suffering from most of the blows given by the Avatar, began to fight back. And when the Avatar tried to kick the Saiyan, Gohan grabbed the Avatar's leg and spun him around, throwing him with full force to the ground, which opened a crater on the spot. But the Avatar managed to balance himself and advanced against the Saiyan, and when Gohan approached the Avatar, tried to hit him. But Gohan spun his body in the air and used the Avatar's body to propel himself, and after doing that, the Saiyan concentrated his energy in both hands and used the most famous attack between him and his family, the Kamehameha. Gohan, using the Kamehameha, ended up creating a huge beam of energy that hit the Avatar, with everything causing him to be thrown violently against the ground, creating a huge crater in that place. After doing that, Gohan gave an arrogant smile because for him the battle was already over, and because of that, the Saiyan, when he landed on the ground, turned around and started walking towards Daishinkan and the others who were there. Only in doing so, Gohan lowered his guard and was able to defend himself against a huge energy attack similar to Goku's Genki Dama. Because of the energy Avatar's blow created by Daishinkan, Gohan ended up being thrown away, and then a sphere of energy created by the Avatar ended up exploding when hitting Gohan, generating a gigantic explosion. Whis said that blow must have hurt, said the angel, seeing the explosion of the great sphere created by the energy Avatar. Everyone focused on the explosion site, and it didn't take long for everyone to see Gohan coming out of the crater created by the explosion of the attack that had disintegrated the top part of his clothes, and with that it was possible to see the Saiyan had several injuries on his body because of the Avatar's energy attack. Gohan, even badly injured, advanced with full force towards the energy Avatar, who did the same thing, and then the two started a more intense battle where the Saiyan was managing to hit several blows on the energy Avatar. Gohan, seeing one of the Avatar's attacks coming towards him, he held the Avatar's punch and threw it to the ground, and then began to give several heavy blows to the Avatar's face. And after several blows that made the place shake, finally the Avatar of energy, it was destroyed, turning into energy shards. Daishinkan said, "I think with that I already have a better base on your skills and your strength, son Gohan. Now I recommend you to go to your house and rest. Tomorrow you come to us to start your training," said the sumo priest while looking at Gohan, who ended up returning to his base form. He was very tired and out of breath because of this battle and the previous energy attack given by the Avatar. Gohan said, "Yes, sir," said the tired and out of breath Saiyan, getting up and going closer to Whis. Whis said, "I'll bring you tomorrow at the same time, my father. Until then, I say goodbye to you." "And I wish you a good day, Zeno-sama," said the angel, bowing slightly with Gohan to Zeno, and soon the two left the place in a pillar of colored energy. Daishinkan spoke. "I hope that you two Zeno-samas have enjoyed the combat between Son Goku's son and the Avatar of energy that I created," said the High Priest while looking at the two supreme beings that he cared for and advised since the beginning of the times. Zeno once spoke. "Yes, this match was very exciting," said one of the two supreme beings of all the universes with excitement in his voice. Zeno too said, "It was, but Goku's son will continue to come here to be trained by you. Isn't it the same, High Priest?" asked the other Saiyan being to the High Priest. Daishinkan said, "That's right. So you'll be able to see him being trained here for some time," said the High Priest, looking at the Zenos, who ended up getting very excited about that. Zeno 1 and 2 said, "This is going to be really cool and fun." Both Supreme Beings spoke at the same time in an exciting tone with the news. With that, we'll end today's video. If you want to see the continuation of this incredible story, leave a lot of likes on the video and comment, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. See you on another day, guys.